Hello, I'm Neil Brown, the school director of this family-friendly international school, Tandem IMS. Whilst growing up in Northern Ireland, education was always the career path which I wanted to pursue. I had lots of positive experiences myself at school, and although I was taught by many different types of teachers with lots of different styles, I have to be honest and say that each and every one of my teachers contributed in some way to me making the decision to become a teacher and now going into educational management. I trained as a primary school teacher myself and have ever since been working in both teaching and educational management. It's truly a dream job which I enjoy every single day. For me, I had so much pleasure in giving the students that I taught in my own class the confidence to be able to move forward in their school careers, and now I take great pleasure in being able to do exactly the same on a whole school-wide basis. At Tandem IMS, it's really important to us that the children are benefiting from learning in a multilingual environment. Not just by developing specific language skills, but also by being able to open minds to new perspectives and to also appreciate different cultures. It is by considering other perspectives and appreciating other cultures that our children learn to work together and to be able to collaborate. Working together and collaborating with each other are important skills which are always going to be of value to the children as they move forward throughout their whole school career. Tandem IMS's translanguaging approach is enhanced by making sure that two teachers are working together in the classroom at specific times during the week. Of course, both of these teachers are native speakers. Our integration of the inquiry-based curriculum is something which really allows our children to explore and to also learn how to learn. This is vitally important for their educational future. In our ever-changing world, it is extremely important that our children are able to adapt as they go through their learning processes. In the next 10 to 20 years, we're not even sure which jobs are going to exist on the market. It is for this reason that we need to focus on helping children learn how to learn and be able to adapt, as opposed to being able to simply recall facts for a test. In fitting with the aim to prepare our children for the future, we place a great emphasis on using IT in the curriculum. While not having separate IT lessons, we show children how to use IT as a tool to problem solve and to enhance their learning. Many people who visit or join Tandem IMS are always impressed with the supportive environment that we have at the school. Through our style of teaching and learning, the children really get to engage with each other and build strong relationships built on mutual respect. Through the inquiry-based curriculum, the children very often get to take ownership over the direction that their learning takes. They get to ask questions and to lead projects, and very often they feel much more connected to their learning and they see the purpose behind it. The teachers that we have at Tandem IMS truly enjoy their work at the school. They enjoy collaborating together, which they really have to be able to do because of our translanguaging concept. However, the children greatly benefit from this, as when the teachers feel positive in the classroom, the children feel this too. Additionally, the support of our parents greatly enhances the atmosphere across the school. They collaborate with our teachers, most notably in our Parents Association, which also help to organise events across the whole school. We're genuinely fortunate to be able to have such a strong homeschool partnership with our parents, something which really adds great value to our children's education. When children are feeling safe and confident, they are able to perform to the best of their abilities. With Tandem IMS's supportive environment, we are sure that children feel confident to ask for help when it is needed. On top of this, we also set high standards for our children. It's difficult to achieve academically in 2 or 3 languages. However, along the way, we ensure that steps are broken down for the children to be able to understand. By doing this, they're given the chance to be able to reflect. This allows them again to be aware of where their strengths lie, but also to identify targets for development. In addition, the high standards of our teachers' delivery and the quality of resources, including the IT that they use, is also a great advantage for our children. Furthermore, we strive to ensure that children learn how to deal with test situations. Throughout the entire primary school, they are able to get used to preparing for a test, as well as learn how to feel comfortable completing them. This helps to eliminate the stress that they can feel at a later stage. I believe that children who graduate from Tandem IMS are firstly and most importantly happy children who've enjoyed their time with us. This is always apparent at our Grade 6 graduation show, where the children and their families are able to look back at the time with us. It is of course an emotional time to see these children moving on after so many years spent together with us. However, we also have that immense feeling of pride and joy in knowing that we've given the children the very best start to their education. It's also wonderful to feel this appreciation from both the children and their parents. The children leaving us feel passionate about their learning. They also feel confident about identifying challenges and proposing solutions. They are children who have a solid grasp on languages, very often at a native level in both English and German. Many of our children go on to study using both languages. Our children have learned to work and to collaborate together. As well, they also are able to identify their strengths and their areas for development. They are confident and competent to use technology to present, explain and to problem solve. When our children leave us, we truly believe that we will have provided them with wonderful opportunities, experiences, challenges, but ultimately a rounded education which will ensure that they are fit for the future.